Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard and these are our weekly video segments or snippets as an extension of our monthly newsletter called Sidebarred. And if you're not familiar with that, that is sound information designed to educate you beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you want to get that directly to your inbox every month, you can just sign up here below and go to the home page of the website, and a pop-up box will appear for you to just enter in your name and email address. Woo! Okay, so got all that out of the way, and this week's Wednesday Wisdom edition is a slight departure, or really a total departure from any legal topic, any specific legal topic. And what I want to talk about this week is just basically gratitude. You ever have one of those days, or maybe one of those weeks where nothing is going right? Maybe you're just having a bad day, or maybe your mojo is just off. And sometimes we need to just kind of take a moment to sit down and reflect on maybe one thing out of that day or out of that week that we're grateful for. So I just strongly encourage you to actually take a moment and write that thing down, whatever it is. Whether you do this at the end of every day or maybe just at the start or the end of a week. I personally do mine. Y'all, if you've been keeping up with these, you've seen this black and white book, my journal, and my calendar and my planner and everything else. All things important go in there. And so I do mine on a weekly basis. And I've seen some friends on Facebook do this on a daily basis, either writing a note out and putting it in a jar or putting it in one location. And the point of that is when you're having that bad moment where the stars just aren't in alignment for you, you can go back and read through these things that you've written down that you are grateful for. Either taking time to read them maybe at the end of a month or at the end of the year to bring in the new year to reflect on what has happened, those things that you're grateful for throughout the year. I like to put mine down on a weekly basis because there's always going to be that moment in time during the week where you just either have to contain yourself and manage your emotions, or you might just become violent. So to kind of keep all that in check, I like to look at mine on a weekly basis. And there's always something to be thankful for. Because keep in mind, the situation, no matter what you're going through, the situation could always be worse. But you want to reflect on your own gratitude and those things that kind of bring you joy, bring you happiness, and that you're thankful for. So case in point, I just ran into somebody today that I know knows me by face, but I didn't think he knew me or anything else about me other than, you see me a lot and you know my face. And he mentioned that he was praying for me, knowing that I lost my mom several months ago. And that meant a lot. So you just never know who's thinking about you, who's praying for you. And we never know what other people are going through. So again, it could always be worse. Whatever it is you're going through could always be worse. So you want to pinpoint that one thing that you can write down and put aside, and then go back to when you are having those bad days or bad moments. So I don't know if I didn't set my timer for this week, so I'm sure I went over my time a little bit, but I thought it was just important to share that with you and help you through this day and through the next day and through this week. So with that said, I, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.